What's good? Y'all back tuning in to Billionaire Charlie. I am Billionaire Charlie. You did what I'm saying? And we got another great topic to talk about today. I'm gonna break it all down. I'm gonna tell you how I truly feel about the whole situation, this scenario, man. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button for me. Share all my videos, man, to everybody, all my great content and all my great topics that I break down. Share everything, man. Hit that like button. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers, so subscribe to me and hit that like button. And if you would like to donate to the channel, all my cash out information is right there in the description. I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all just for tuning in to me, man. A lot of love, a lot of respect. You dig what I'm saying? But we're gonna talk about it. I ain't gonna keep y'all, hold y'all hostage, you know what I mean? We're gonna talk about it, man. We're gonna talk about Kenyatta, man. From the Culture Vultures situation, man, with him and Dame Dash, man. We're gonna talk about it, man. I'm gonna give my true feelings about the whole situation, man. And I was hearing him talk, man, and I understood his mentality. I understood what he was trying to say. But like I keep saying, when Dame Dash was doing what he was doing, I really believe in his heart, he's on a different energy level. You see what I'm saying? When Dame Dash apologized, it's more so of like, I'm not gonna continue creating the negative energy that I've been creating before. I'm going to take myself from that energy and become into a positive energy, so positive energy come back to me. It's all an energy thing, man. And that's how I feel about that. So when I heard Kenyatta talking about he was coming out with the Culture Vultures 2, writing his book, he was already on the 6th chapter. I was like, if you already on that 6th chapter, don't stop writing that. Keep writing that. Because like I keep saying, like I said in my other video, nothing that Dame Dash was saying was wrong. Everything he was saying was right. But he's on a different energy. He talking about like he doing the positive vibe thing. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, even though we seen the brunch and all of that, we know what happened with that. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I really feel like Dame Dash is at a point where he's like, I'm not gonna keep putting out this energy. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna forgive all the people that done me wrong, and I'm gonna look them in their eyes and say I forgive you, and I'm sorry for the things that I've done. Because if you keep creating negative energy gonna keep coming back to you. But he's creating positive energy, so positive energy gonna come back to him. So it's all the mentality thing that Dame Dash is doing. So like when he doing this, like bro was saying, Kenyatta was saying, like, that's his brother, that's his bro, he's friend, whoop the whoop. Y'all still friends, man. You see what I'm saying? And y'all can continue doing y'all journey. Like, you know what I'm saying? His apology wasn't really on the level of how they looking at it. It's on the level of positivity. That's all it's on. Like, cause nothing that he was saying was wrong. Like, they all know the different scenarios of the company and the music business, and how ruthless the music business could be, and how the pieces can try to, like, I was watching this interview with this guy, and he was talking about the whole purpose of what they doing is for them to gain money and for you to be the worker. See, Dame Dash seen it from the artist standpoint and from the owner standpoint, and he seen like how people was getting their money taken away, these masters being taken away, and they being taken advantage of. And Dame Dash always had a bad, he didn't never like the feeling of artists not becoming their true self or becoming their true being or who they supposed to be. Like, you got Jay-Z, but why is Memphis Bleek is not as on the level or becoming on that level? And that's what he was always trying to preach. Is like, Memphis Bleek is just as great, Benny Siegels is just as great, Chris Neef is just as great. You know what I'm saying? They just gotta believe in themselves and put in the work to be able to create their aura to that point. And that's what was Dame Dash's mentality, like a guru. When he talking to somebody, he like, bro, you can do the exact same thing. And that was always something he preached, is like, you can be as great as you believe you can be. And a lot of times people get trapped into this box of believing that they cannot make it to that level because they trapping themselves mentally, and they begin to stop their progress. And when you stop your progress, you do not reach the level that you are desired to reach. And he always preached, and he always was saying that you can be your own business owner, you can be your own boss. He always promoted that. And then, like I said, he's talking about people taking culture and things of that nature. He looked at the situation from like, we can't keep moving forward with the negative energy. And then, you done wrong, I said you done wrong, let's get past it. I apologize for how I came about it. I may have could have came about it in a different way. But like I say, man, he is a good change for him because he's giving out positive energy. Like I say, he didn't say nothing wrong, but at the same time, every time we grow as men, as people. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's a growing stage for him as an OG and just looking at the situation. And I respect it. I know Cam and don't respect that. I know Ken, I know they don't respect it. But at the end of the day, he's just creating a different energy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he understands what's going on. And he looking at his brothers as like, they all forgiving each other because they have experienced a lot of things. Like, it's no different from any friend or anybody you have. Y'all all gonna go through situations where y'all have disagreements and this person might do this and this things that you might look at as disloyal, you know what I'm saying, from this or that person. You gonna always go through those turmoil situations like that. So it's like, for you to come together and man up and be able to apologize and be able to move forward, the Jim Jones, you know what I'm saying, the different people, the Jay-Z's, all the individuals that was involved in the situations where he looked at as culture vultures, and even more ons to the other topics that he was breaking down from different things, man. And I know a lot of people was offended by what he was saying when he was talking about jobs and being business owners, but his mentality is always to remove the person from the trap environment and becoming his independent self and becoming free. It's mentally, emotionally, just becoming free, physically free, and having the opportunity to be able to flourish in your journey in life. And that's what he always believed in. He always believed Memphis Bleek was bigger than just a little small artist. He always believed in him. And Bleek was saying the same thing. And Dane's been saying it in plenty of interviews. He believed that he could have made it to put himself on a different platform, but he always stayed under the umbrella of Jay-Z. He never became his own, like, aura. It's always been a Jay-Z thing, and that's what he was saying. Like, he could be big too, you know what I mean? Because it's different. Like, you got the 50 Cents, you got the Jay-Z. He's basically saying he could have been another piece like that. That's what Dan was saying about Bleek. It was nothing bad about it. It's like you become a man, you grow up, and you begin to create your own image and own situation. You know what I'm saying? You came up with JJ, helped you out. Now it's time to like put your print into the earth. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what he was saying, man. He believed that all those pieces could do that. You know what I'm saying? Because when you see Benny Siegel, he kind of like raised up to that level when the state property movies was coming out, state property projects was coming out. Then he had the state property clothing line. So he was coming into that image like that, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like Benny Siegel, the breakup kind of like destroyed the whole thing that was getting to turn into something different, you see what I'm saying? The same what you see with Camron did with the Diplomats, you know what I'm saying, when they went to Cox Records, you know what I'm saying, they went to the Independents. They began to create that whole aura of what Dane was saying with Memphis Bleek. It was saying that Memphis Bleek had this greatness in him. And you know what I'm saying, it's like watching a basketball player that's real nice. You know what I'm saying? You like, man, you could be just as good as Kobe and LeBron, you know what I'm saying? They seeing them. They practicing with LeBron and Kobe and them. And you can see the potential in them becoming great like that. Like, Memphis Bleek is great, but he felt like Memphis Bleek could really take on the aura of having his own label situations with different artists and stuff like that, and like really moving up, you know what I'm saying? Not being under the branch, but moving up, being partners, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I believe Memphis Bleek took his advice because I believe Memphis Bleek is doing a lot of the things that he was saying in the past. You see what I'm saying? That's how he always believed Memphis Bleek's supposed to be looked at. You feel what I'm saying? That's what Dan was always saying. That's like I say with the Kenyatta, with him making his Culture Vulture book part 2 or whatever. I feel like if he already got 6 chapters in, continue to work on the project. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of stuff and information that need to be released and need to be out there. You know what I'm saying? I would not stop the project at all. Like I always say, a lot of the stuff that he was saying, Dan was saying, it was all real. It wasn't fake. It was nothing fake about what he was saying. I just feel like he was on a different aura. He's on a different path. You see what I'm saying? Mentally, physically, and emotionally, it's like releasing all that negative energy and just putting out positive energy and bringing in back in positive energy. And he just on a different time. So I don't feel like he did anything wrong from apologizing, because from his standpoint, he understands that if you keep putting out negative energy, when negative energy gonna keep coming back. The Funk Flex thing, different auras and things that was coming back and forth. Then it started becoming 50 Cent and all these different individuals. And it wasn't never meant for it to go like that. You know what I'm saying? He was just speaking his frustration in the situation and how things was going on behind his back that he didn't know about. and they defended him because he was fighting for somebody, and he didn't know that this individual was moving pieces around them. Because, like I say, everybody got different plans for their own life. You know what I'm saying? And what their design is what they're trying to do. So what I'm saying, so like Dame had his idea, Jay's had his idea, Biggs had his idea. They all had their own ideas of how they felt things should go. And you got to understand that as human beings, we all move in different frequencies in different ways, man. Different thought patterns. So we already know the energy that they're looking for is different. You know what I'm saying? Jay had a plan. Dame had a plan. Biggs had a plan. Everybody that was involved had a different plan. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always say when you building something like that, you're going to have things that happen like that because everybody's moving on different frequencies of how they feel like they need to be going. You see what I'm saying? So like I said, a lot of the things he said wasn't wrong, but he understand what he doing. He putting out negative energy, so it's going to come back to him. Then you have all this funk flex things that's going on. And they was your brothers, man. You got to know how to talk to them and how to sit down and be able to break all this stuff down. And y'all can continue to be partners and continue to work together, but have your own individual identities and things like that. Even if y'all make a project together, y'all be able to move forward because it's moving forward with something of understanding. You know what I'm saying? When you understand things, you can be able to move forward and know how to perfect it. And I feel like Dame Dash is on a level of perfection. And I feel like Kenyatta, I feel like, I mean, he's a good guy too. And I respect his body of work, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he shouldn't stop what he's doing though. He should continue to move forward. You know what I'm saying? Just apologize and don't discredit his book or any form of fashion of what he was saying before, because his apology is not on a level of discrediting what he was saying. His apology is about, I'm just going to kill all the negative energy that continuously growing and becoming like something dark and going somewhere else. You feel what I'm saying? When you can kill it and begin to create this positive wave and positive energy. So he can't discredit the culture vulture books or anything or any form of fashion or anything they've been talking about in interviews or anything. I feel like all those things are valid points and all good information. And he should continue on this part too. Man, if you're on chapter 6, you need to keep writing and put it out there. Point blank period. There's no way you stop writing. There's no way you don't continue to work on your project. There's no way. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Dan would be on the top of telling somebody not to continue to work on the project that they created together. You know what I'm saying? What's real is real, what's fake is fake. You see what I'm saying? So you can't discredit what's real. You know what I'm saying? It's a point blank period. But like I say, man, I feel like he on a different wave, man. That's all I feel about that. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button for me, man. I thank y'all for tuning in to me, man. I respect all of y'all. Y'all tune into your boy. I am Billionaire Charlie, man. I respect all y'all. Y'all share my videos, man. And subscribe to me. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers, man. Subscribe to me. Hit that like button. You dig what I'm saying? And I always tell y'all, man, once again, if y'all want to donate my cash out information, is right there in the description. But y'all know what I always say, man. The God first, family and finances, man. I love y'all.